Uh, Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture number 3 of the topic variation. I hope my screen is visible. Okay, and in today's session, I'm going to start with the topic inverse variation. Okay, so today we are supposed to start with, okay, let me write it some other color, inverse variation. ओके डायरेक्ट वेरिएशन पढ़ लिया अभी हम बात करते हैं इनवर्स वेरिएशन की ओके थिंग्स विल रिमेन द सेम द स्टेप्स टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन रिमेन्स द सेम ओके देयर वोंट बी एनी चेंजेस इन दैट बट जैसे हमने डायरेक्ट वेरिएशन के बारे में पढ़ा था वैसे ही थोड़ा बहुत इनवर्स वेरिएशन के बारे में पढ़ते हैं इनडायरेक्ट वेरिएशन एंड मैंने तुमको लेक्चर नंबर 1 में एग्जांपल भी दिया था ओके इफ यू रिमेंबर आई हैड गिवन यू एग्जांपल आल्सो कि नंबर ऑफ वर्कर्स जैसे जैसे बढ़ेंगे नंबर ऑफ डेज कम होंगे काम करने के लिए एंड जैसे जैसे नंबर ऑफ वर्कर्स कम होंगे डेज बढ़ेंगे सो देयर इज एन इनडायरेक्ट अगर एक क्वांटिटी बढ़ता है तो दूसरा कम होता है ठीक है सो नाउ लेट अस स्टडी दैट पार्ट इन डिटेल आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल टू गो थ्रू लेक्चर 1 इफ यू ऑल हैव मिस्ड इट प्लीज गो थ्रू इट सो दैट यू विल हैव अ आइडिया ना कि कैसे जा रहे हैं हम लोग व्हाट इज द वे ऑफ अप्रोच so let's talk about indirect variation या inverse variation very quickly if x and y are two quantities okay if x and y are two quantities if x and y are two quantities such that x into y is a constant ये तो direct variation में भी था then there is a inverse variation then there is an inverse variation between x and y but this is a technical definition which you all won't understand so एक simple चीज बता देता हूँ इसको लिखते कैसे first of all let us complete all that formalities x varies inversely with y x varies inversely as y it is written as उसको हम लोग symbolic form में ऐसा लिखते हैं symbolic form it is written as x is proportional to 1 upon y मतलब it is an inverse proportion okay it is an inverse proportion and therefore proportionality sign हटाना रहेगा तो x is equal to ky k upon y okay x is equal to k into 1 upon y therefore x is equal to k upon y ये जो x is equal to k upon y है it is an constant k is a constant okay where k is a constant तो basically इधर मैं लिख देता हूँ where k is a constant and this is going to be my constant of variation ठीक है and पूरा ही लिख देता हूँ मैं constant and now equation of variation कैसे बनेगा फिर therefore equation of variation just give me a moment equation of variation can be written as ये y उधर जाएगा तो x को मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा तो x into y is equal to k ठीक है तो therefore equation of variation is xy is equal to k समझा understood here it is a equation of variation I hope you all got it and here the k is constant समझा इसको हम लोग कैसे लिखते हैं so basically we are going to follow the same thing same procedure so if you recollect I don't know which lecture it was वन ही रहेगा उसमें मैंने steps दिया था the same steps the entire this all steps we are going to follow all steps ये पूरा for solving question okay so let me jump to lecture 3 again this was the concept now let us start solving exercise questions so that you get a clear idea that what I want to say okay and this guy direct example a number of workers so if you want I'll just paste it anyways if we are going to solve the question now तुमको आ जाएगा so don't worry that's the reason I didn't give an example I thought I'll directly solve a question so let's begin to solve the question and this is my first question एंड इसके लिए एक याद रखना इनवर्स वेरिएशन के लिए कि अगर x बढ़ेगा तो y कम होगा, एंड अगर x कम होगा तो y बढ़ेगा। ठीक है, ये तुम्हारा हिंट है टू आइडेंटिफाई द वेरिएशन। तो ऐसा कंपल्सन नहीं है कि यू नीड टू रिकलेक्ट एवरीथिंग, बट क्वेश्चन देख के पता चलना चाहिए, दैट इज द मेन मोटो। So now, first question: the information about number of workers and number of days to complete the work is given in the following table. Complete the table, okay? But they have not given number of workers represent what and days represent what. So I need to write let n represent number of workers. Let n represent number of workers and d represent number of days. Okay, I hope this is very clear. Now, first we decide whether the variation is direct or indirect. मतलब inverse है या direct है. So for direct variation, n upon d should be constant. बराबर, जो कि एक केस में possible नहीं है. So here, as n decreases, मतलब जैसे जैसे number of workers कम हो रहा है, here as n decreases, comma d increases. Therefore, it is an example of, you need not do arrow वगैरह draw मत करना, you need to write in words. Therefore, it is an example of inverse variation, inverse, or you all can use the word indirect variation. Okay, indirect variation, isn't it? So now इसका equation क्या हो जाएगा? N is inversely proportional to number of days. Okay, pay attention how I am using the words. Therefore, n is equal to proportionality का साइन हट गया, k आ जाएगा k upon d. Now, what is this k over here? It is a constant, so I need to write k is a constant. Okay. Now k is a constant, and therefore I need to use one case, reality wala case, मतलब 30 और 6 वाला, and I need to find equation of variation. Therefore, when n is equal to 30, comma d is equal to 6, isn't it? Now I need to find the value of k for this case. Therefore, what is my equation? Equation को दिया है, अच्छा, n into d is the constant, isn't it? Therefore, n into d is equal to k. This is one equation which I got, and this is my equation of variation. This is my equation of variation. Okay, ये हो जाएगा मेरा equation of variation. Okay, therefore n is equal to 30 into days is equal to 6 is equal to k, and therefore k is equal to 180. Therefore k is equal to what? 180. Now, therefore nd is equal to 180 is my equation of variation. K का value मिल गया, therefore nd is equal to 180. nd is equal to 180. This is my equation of variation. मतलब बाकी सारे केसेस फाइंड करने के लिए आई एम गोइंग टू सब्स्टिट्यूट इट इन द this part of equation. So this is my equation of variation. Okay, just give me a moment, and इसके बाद just give me a moment, students. Just try to solve first case, that is substitute when, कौन सा है first case? When d is equal to 12, when d is equal to 12, comma I need to find for n is equal to question mark. So substitute it in equation of variation, मतलब इधर, means over here. Okay, therefore just give me a moment, we'll substitute it, that is n into 12 is equal to 180. N is equal to 180 upon 12. Now keep on reducing it. If you all can reduce directly, it's very good. If you all can't, reduce it by 2. So इधर आ जाएगा 2 6s are and 2 90s are. Now I hope you all can do it. Okay. दिस n इज इक्वल टू 3 के टेबल में जाएगा ना, 3 2s आर एंड या तो 2 के टेबल में भी जाएगा, 2 3s आर एंड 2 45s आर. नाउ n इज इक्वल टू 15. ओके, सो आई हैव गिवन इट इन द लीस्ट पॉसिबल वे. ओके, देयरफॉर ये केस में मुझे n आ गया 15. नाउ लेट अस go for next case, that is case 2. What is the case 2, my dear students? इधर ये हो गया. Now when n is equal to 10, d find करना है. When n is equal to 10, I need to find for d. Okay, and then there is one more case, that is third case. So I hope now you all will be able to solve by yourself. So please try. Hope you all are finding the question easy. Please try for the second part. In the meanwhile, I will just write the third case. Third case में d 36 है, तो the n find करना है when d is equal to 36. So let's find out here. N is 10 into d is equal to 180. D is equal to 180 upon 10. D is equal to 18 upon 1, which is equal to 18. Okay, if I am not wrong. So ये हो जाएगा 18 upon 1. So here d is equal to 18. And then third case, that is n is equal to question mark, d is equal to 36. तो वो भी मैंने लिखा हुआ है, just we need to solve. So d का वैल्यू नहीं है ना, तो n का फाइंड करना है. n into 36 is equal to 180. n is equal to 180 upon 36. Please reduce it by 2 if you all can't solve directly. So 2 90s are and 2 ones are 2 18s are. n is equal to 2 के टेबल में जाएगा, हाँ 2 45s are and 2 9s are. So n is equal to 3 के टेबल में जाएगा, 3 15s are, 3 3s are. Then n is equal to 5. Okay, so I hope you all got it. See, I have this was the first question. There is only calculation which is required over here, nothing else. Okay, so I'll just complete the table for you all. So because the question was complete the table, so such questions you all can expect in your MCQ paper as well. तुमको calculate करना है सिर्फ. Yes, you all just need to calculate, nothing else. Reduce the size. Okay, and just shift it more above. Okay, so the answers are 36, 29, फिर 15, 12, फिर 10 के टाइम पे 18. एंड अगर नंबर ऑफ वर्कर्स मेरे 5 है तो मुझे दिन लगेंगे 36. So if you see number of workers जैसे जैसे कम हो रहा है, डेज बढ़ रहा है. ठीक है, so hence it was an example of inverse variation. So you all can pause the video over here and you all can complete the sum. I hope it was easy, and if you have any doubt, you all can comment it in the comment section. Okay, let's go for question number 2. Just give me a moment, we'll snip that question. Next question is, find the constant of variation and write equation of variation for every example given below. So now let's start with the first one. Constant निकालना है and equation of variation निकालना है. This is my first example. Okay, so if you look carefully, P is inversely proportional to Q. If P is equal to 15, then find Q. ठीक है, P is inversely proportional to Q. So therefore P is inversely proportional to Q. So let me write that. Therefore P is equal to K upon Q. I hope now you all are familiar with such type of solving. So K is a constant. Okay, therefore PQ is equal to K. This is going to be my equation of variation. Okay, now when P, I need to find P ka value now. और भी कुछ दिया है क्या? p is equal to 15 and q is equal to 4 ना, therefore when, okay wait, I'll write it nicely, constant variation, okay, therefore when p is equal to 15, q is equal to 4, when p is equal to 15 comma q is equal to 4, okay, so let's solve it. उसको सब्स्टिट्यूट करो इक्वेशन ऑफ वेरिएशन में, तो 15 into 4 is equal to k, therefore k is equal to 60, okay, this is constant of variation, उसका वैल्यू मुझे मिल गया, ठीक है, कांस्टेंट ऑफ वेरिएशन। उसके बाद पी क्यू इज इक्वल टू 60, ये हो जाएगा मेरा इक्वेशन ऑफ वेरिएशन, ओके डन। Shall I go for next question? Is it easy? Yeah, it is easy provided you need to pay attention, okay? Every question of maths, every topic of maths is really very easy. Only thing is you have to be attentive. You need to keep on practicing it on daily basis so that you won't find it difficult, okay? Now this question, so you can only solve ki sir ruk jao hum hi karte hain. So it's better if you pause the video and solve by yourself. पहले तो प्रोपोर्शनलिटी है ताकि के डालो, के डालने के बाद इक्वेशन बनाओ, फिर के का वैल्यू बनाओ एंड वो जो वैल्यू आएगा उसको इक्वेशन में डालो, डन। So k is proportional, inversely proportional to w. Therefore, z is equal to k upon w, where k is a constant, and therefore z into w. या z w इसको बोलते हैं. There is no need to write into sign. Z w is equal to k. This is my equation of variation. Okay. Then इधर तक समझा या कुछ डाउट है? Now when z is equal to 2.5, then w is equal to 24. So please solve this. So 2.5 into 24 is equal to k. Okay, please solve it. So k is equal to, please pause the video and solve. So here you are going to get k is equal to 60. This is my constant of variation. मुझे उसका वैल्यू मिल गया, ठीक है, तो ये हो जाएगा मेरा कांस्टेंट ऑफ वेरिएशन। उसके बाद क्या है, ZW इज इक्वल टू 60, ये हो जाएगा मेरा इक्वेशन ऑफ वेरिएशन। बस इतना ही करना है, दिस इज जस्ट फॉर प्रैक्टिस सो दैट रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चंस यू ऑल कैन सॉल्व इजीली, ओके। More 2 questions and we will wind up with the lecture. Third question, third sub part of the question, S is inversely proportional to t square. The third question is S is inversely proportional to t square. So first of all, remove the proportionality sign. S is proportional to t, inversely proportional to t square. So is establishing a constant. So S is proportional to k upon t square. S is proportional to k upon t square. Okay. Then S, proportionality is already, okay. So S is equal to k upon t square, where k is a constant. Okay, where k is a constant. After that part, next thing is where S is equal to k upon t square, k is a constant. Now we need to form equation. So S into t square is equal to k. This is my equation of variation. Okay, S into t square is equal to k. After that, we are having the values when S is equal to 4, comma t is equal to 5. T का square चाहिए, because it's a square है, okay. So here actually it should be t square is equal to 25 ऐसा, but तुमको दिया नहीं है, so that you can you all are confused and you go wrong. But you all are good students, you all are focused. You need to be very careful while looking at the question or reading the question. Okay, therefore, S is equal to 4 into t square, that is into pi square, is equal to k. So 4 into 25 is equal to k. Therefore, k is equal to 100. This is going to be my constant of variation. Okay, constant of variation. उसके बाद equation of variation. So it is going to be s into t square is equal to 100. So this is going to be my equation of variation. Equation of variation. समझा? क्या कुछ doubt है? And please pause the video if you are writing, and I would like to go with the fourth question, fourth sub question of this. Okay, let's go ahead. So I guess आज के lecture में दो ही मतलब main two questions ही हुआ अपना. Anyways, I don't want to rush with the lecture. I can always take an extra lecture if I feel like, but I can't rush with the portion. Fourth, if x is inversely proportional to 1 upon root y, and if x is equal to 15, then y is equal to 9, find the same thing. There is constant of variation and equation of variation. Okay, so x is inversely proportional to root y. Therefore, x is equal to k root y, k upon root y. X is equal to k upon root y. Okay, therefore x is equal to, ये क्या हो गया, k का डांडी गायब हो गया. Therefore x into root y is equal to k. Here k is a constant and here it is equation of variation without value. हाँ, अभी हम लोग ये जो दिया है मुझे x is equal to 15, बट ये y नहीं चाहिए मेरे को, रूट y मांगता है, that is 3. 9 का root is 3. Okay, so please pay attention. Okay, therefore when x is equal to 15 comma y is equal to 9, what is the equation of variation? X root y is equal to k. What is the value of x? It is 15 into what is value of root y? It is root 9 is equal to k. Therefore 15 into 3 is equal to k. Therefore 45, therefore k is equal to 45. Here this is constant of variation. Constant of variation. Okay, constant of variation. And here equation of variation. So x into root y is equal to 45 is my equation of variation. Is my equation of variation. So I hope you have understood today's session. If I want, I can take one more. What I would say, one more extra lecture. Since there are 4 lectures allotted and this is the 3rd lecture. So 4th lecture ये indirect variation के questions करने में ही जाएगा. I can always take up an extra lecture without any hesitation. Okay, and we can wind up. So there is in 7.3 there are again 4 questions. So in next lecture I will wind up the question solving part as soon as possible since I am having textbook in front of me. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th इतने क्वेश्चन चाहिए and वो टाइम वर्क स्पीड के ऊपर. ओके, so we will complete it, don't worry. Okay, so bye bye, meet you all in lecture number 4 and I will require extra lecture, so I'll just add a page over there, variation lecture 5, and we'll complete it, don't worry. Bye bye and have a good day.